If this is not the easiest recipe you will ever come across, I don't know what is. Today we're making beef tartare, something that I really like, I grew up with, something that is very quick to make, but there's a but. Your kid might not necessarily like it, and you might feel uncomfortable with it. Beef tartare, at the end of the day, is raw beef. It's raw meat. So if you're uncomfortable eating raw meat, then you might want to pass on this one, and we'll definitely have plenty of other ideas for you. If you're okay with it, I think it's really good. Here's my thinking. Most of us eat at one point or another sushi and sashimi from Japanese places. That's raw fish. I talked to a fisherman last summer, and he said I shouldn't eat raw or cooked fish more than once or twice a week because, unfortunately, fish these days has a high content of mercury. So if we eat raw fish and we're okay with it, I think raw meat could be okay too. The only very strong recommendation that I have for you is make sure you buy from a trusted butcher and ideally try to get it organic. This is one of those instances where it can really make a difference. Yes, you should get it as lean as possible, but that's secondary to safety. I would say the most important thing is that you get it from a trusted source and you get it organic. So what I have here is Parmesan cheese. I have a knife, a cutting board. I have a bag of lemons, some black pepper, something to squeeze my lemon. Here's my ground beef. I got it from a local store that I trust, 90% lean, it's very good. Olive oil and lemon. And salt. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut and squeeze the lemon. I have just finished squeezing the lemon and I'm going to put some of this ground beef on a plate, depending on how much you want to make. And flatten it out a little bit. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pour the lemon juice on top, and then we're going to let it sit, ideally for an hour or so in the fridge. The reason for that being that the lemon acts a little bit as a disinfectant, killing some of the bacteria that might be naturally in the meat. I'm also adding some black pepper, some olive oil, a little bit of salt, and a tiny bit of cheese if you want. Then I'm going to cover it. I have this cling wrap, which is very good because it doesn't let the air in. And I put it in the fridge. You're done. It's ready. Let it sit for about an hour. Take it out. Let it reach some sort of like close to room temperature, and you're set to go. Super fast, super good.